Hey, this is Miss Mallows. Today we're going to be talking about the Reconstruction assignment, and it's about the aftermath of the Civil War. And the Civil War was a horrible thing. About 620,000 people were killed during the Civil War. The only war that has more people killed in that was the Vietnam War. So that's a lot of people. But let's get right into it. Let's read the directions for the Civil War. So the Reconstruction assignment directions say that you are a northern government official assigned to help the South during Reconstruction following the Civil War. What do you hope to accomplish? Prepare a list of things that need to happen for Reconstruction in the South to be successful. This list should contain at least 3 detailed suggestions. Then write a paragraph that explains why these are important for a successful Reconstruction. Your paragraph should be size 12, double-spaced, Times New Roman font, and at least 150 words. As always, you need to pull up the student grading rubric, which is located just below the directions for the assignment. And if you will look at category basic requirements, it says the student compiled a detailed list containing at least 3 suggestions on how to promote Reconstruction in the South. The student wrote a paragraph that explains how the suggestions they listed would help Reconstruction. Under content, it says both the list and paragraph indicate that the student has a good understanding of the Civil War and the Reconstruction period. The assignment is written from the perspective of the student and demonstrates what he or she would personally do if left in charge of the Reconstruction. This assignment is not a history report. It needs to be at least 150 words. Under technique, it says the student's writing is clear, concise, and well organized with the use of good sentence/paragraph structure. Thoughts are expressed in a logical manner. Assignment uses proper punctuation and grammar and does not have gross spelling errors. So you need to go through and reread your paper and proofread it for any errors. Then underneath that is a very important thing on academic honesty. It says any information taken from outside sources is thoroughly paraphrased or put in quotation marks, and the source information is provided in the paper. The student did not copy from another source, internet, fellow student, etc., or take someone else's work and simply rearrange, delete the words or sentences. The student's work is entirely original, and this assignment counts for 150 points. I have partially done part of your paper for you just to see how it needs to be broken down. And let's look at that. At the top left-hand corner, you want to put your name, the date, and Reconstruction assignment. Next, you want to put your list of 3 things that should be done to reconstruct the South. Now, most people lose points or have their paper returned because they don't have this list and they just start on the paragraph, but you've got to have the list of the 3 things. When you write your paragraph, think about these kind of things. Why did the South need to rebuild? What things were destroyed? And then you're going to go into, if I were a northern government official after the Civil War, I would. Then you need to go back to your list and explain what should be done and why. These are just a few of the things you can think about. Think about everything that was destroyed during the Civil War. Think about the farms and the land that belonged to the Southerners, their source of food and their source of income. What methods of trade and travel, what happened to the railroads during the Civil War, and how would that affect the South and other parts of the country? What happened to families during the Civil War? What happened to the homes of the Southerners? You can go to the lessons that are before the Reconstruction assignment for further ideas, especially the lesson on the presidential response to Reconstruction.